Today, my YouTube video is going to be all about Colchester Zoo, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One, because probably you all know that I'm obsessed with animals, absolutely obsessed. So spending a day at the zoo with animals is like my idea of heaven. And secondly, I think zoos have got quite a bad rap recently, like with kids falling into gorilla pens and all the rest of it. I think it's time that somebody showed some of the good work that they do, like the conservation work and the projects they've got going on, breeding programs and stuff. And I know that Colchester Zoo do a lot of really good work with the animals, so I want to go in, meet some of the animals, let you meet some of the animals, and then let us all learn together about the animals. Enjoy! This is an Amur leopard, the rarest big cat in the world.
That's it, yeah.
And they're from Russia?
Russia, Eastern Russia and Northern China.
So that's mad in itself, like you think that they'd be from Africa.
Oh, they're one of 7 species. You find them through India, Sri Lanka, through Indonesia, Africa, Middle East.
This one, Russia?
Yeah, this one's Russia, yeah. We used to be North Korea, but North China, North Korea, but they're extinct in that country now. There's only about 50 of them left in the wild.
No way.
Way, mate.
50?
Yeah, way, mate.
That's like non-existent.
Just about, genetic scientists would virtually wipe them out as a species. So that's why it's so important for us to keep a viable captive population.
Yeah.
The plan is to reintroduce it back into the wild again.
Yeah.
So,
oh, God. Oh, she's growling. Oh my God, she's beautiful. Oh my God.
Came over.
She is unbelievable. That noise she's making is terrifying, but I'm assuming that's her being friendly.
Just communication with us, that's all. You can see how this is very important. What we're doing here is we're getting her to stand up. And stand up is very important because we can look at her paws.
Right.
We can look at her belly to see.
So she follows this ball.
She does, yes. And then I reward her. They're big chunks of meat. Normally they're a bit smaller. But yeah, that's her reward.
She is absolutely beautiful.
Being a female, if you're going to breed her, we need to have a close watch on her and what's happening. So.
Are you going to try and breed her?
Oh yeah. We have a male. They have been together, but she's a little bit aggressive. And, he's a bit frightened of her.
Yeah, those two. You can see why.
Lie down.
Sorry, this man just got a leopard to lie down for him.
Lie down, and I'm putting a pretend stethoscope on her. Come over. You lie down and come over. No. There we go. Good girl.
And what's that stick for?
Well, it's just a pretend stethoscope.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So like just getting her ready for anything you might need to do in the future.
Yeah.
How powerful do you feel that you can get a leopard to lie down on command?
Oh, I don't think I'm powerful at all.
I do.
I don't think I'm powerful at all.
I do.
I think it's just wonderful that she responds to what we want to do.
She's unbelievable.
Yeah.
How did you teach her to lie down on command though?
Well, Jez be the one to tell because she was trained before I came. I just picked up the gauntlet and kept on going.
Because like you can't go in with her and go, come on, like you do with a dog, just squeeze their back and go down. Like you can't do that with a leopard.
Lay down. She's getting a bit nervous now. She's not, we'll go. When she gets a bit nervous like that, we just go back to the basics again. Good girl. There you go. All right, I've got the last piece of meat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish the session and give her a piece of meat, and then she can do what she wants to But so you can see in this sort of situation, she's not forced to come in here.
No.
Yeah. She does it because she knows she's getting a reward. So
Yeah.
yeah. So.
Chris, I was going to say, can we let Jodie just do a target?
Big pardon?
Let Jodie just do a target?
Yeah, sure. We can do that. Yep. For the last piece. Just put it up high.
Choose a...
Yep. And move it again to the other side. And again. And one more time. Good girl.
Good.
And then the last piece.
I think this should be my new pet. She's responding well to me.
And we're finished.
She's prettier than my dogs as well.
Good girl. So she's very good, she's very responsive. She's a bit, you see, she's come in the season, so she's a bit flirtatious.
Is that her flirting?
Yeah, she does. She rolls around like that, and she does a bit of pole dancing around one of the poles, the uprights here.
Well, all the best ones can pole dance, let me tell you.
She's very good at it. And yeah, so she really flirts in front of Sam. So. She's a very pretty girl.
Oh my goodness. Even like her underbelly, like where the pattern changes underneath, you know, she's so beautiful from every angle. It's
Oh yeah.
beautiful.
Well, in the wild, that fur could grow up about 7 centimetres long.
Really?
Colder climate.
Yeah.
That's her downfall. That's why they're so endangered, because they are still hunters for their fur. It's a pleasure for me to be working with such an endangered species. In all my years of zookeeping, I've never worked with a species so endangered.
Yeah.
The Amur leopard. And I've been zookeeping for 40 years, so this is it's pretty special to be able to work with them.
That's really special.
Yeah.
There you go. That is the most endangered big cat in the world. Where's she come from? How old is she?
They're all in their mid-30s, we've got 4 here.
Oh, you're the same age as me!
So yeah.
Oh.
She was rescued from a cull out in Africa when she was very young, along with one of our other females, Zola.
What, how long has she been here then?
Since the 80s.
Really?
So she's been a long time.
So she's been here since the 80s?
Yeah.
What happened? Tell me about the cull then. So, what was it?
Basically the rest of her herd would have been killed and the
she-
calves would have
she
been saved.
survived?
Yeah.
What's she doing?
Quite a common thing, unfortunately.
Oh my god, her junk's really spiky.
Yeah, it's really sharp. Some of the hairs, if you pierce your skin, they're like little needles.
I don't think I've ever touched an elephant before.
There's more muscles in that trunk than you've got in your body. So.
Yeah, it's about 100,000 muscles and tendons.
She's absolutely beautiful.
At the moment, what's happening is they're using the ivory to trade, so people like ISIS are using ivory instead of money, basically, to trade for weapons and different things, so it's kind of
I
got
don't
a...
understand why people still want it. Like,
I-
why is it still in
I
demand?
do not know. It's all about money and power, so it's still happening, and there's a big
Look,
risk.
she
if
knows,
we-
can I just say, she knows I
Yeah,
dropped a bit down
she'll
there.
find it.
So she's trying to find
As
it.
soon as the smell is amazing.
I can get it for her, I can see where it
So
is.
if it
Give her a
carries
bit.
on going the way that it is at the moment, then they're looking in the next sort of 11, 12 years that you won't be able to see African elephants in the wild. It's that scary at the moment. So we're doing all we can to obviously breed as much as we can across all.
Yeah, are you reading it?
We're trying, yeah. we've had 2 calves born here that have moved on elsewhere. They're both males, so they had to go elsewhere. They obviously were then female, they'd stay with their mums for life. And yeah, we're trying, but it's a very long process.
How long will she live?
She'll live up to about 65, 70. So they're all kind of middle-aged at the moment. She pretends that butter wouldn't melt, but she has her moments, don't
Her
she, Tanya?
ears are amazing. I could just look at her all day. Look how amazing she is. Her ears.
Wait.
What size-wise? Like, it's what? Because there's different, obviously, types of elephant. Like, what?
She's a relatively big female. Our other one is down in the road. She won't come up. She's waiting for the public feed. She's very big, and she's about 4.5 tonne, whereas Tanya's just over 3.5 tonne, which is kind of an average, but she's still quite big. We've got another little female next door that's just over 3 tonne.
Whoa! Look at that.
So they
I need
have
to take a picture of this.
2 teeth at the top, 2 teeth at the bottom, and they have 6 sets throughout their lives. And basically, the old teeth will fall out; they'll push out, and
Right.
the new tooth will grow in from behind. So you can see with this side, it's a lot more ridged at the back, so that's the new tooth pushing it through. And this tooth here is starting to sort of break down, and that will eventually fall out.
Oh, that's amazing. You never get to see inside their mouths.
So she's probably in her sort of maybe 4th set of teeth now. And what happens in the wild is once they run out of teeth, that's when they'll sort of move to.
Look at her just doing that for you, though. Like,
They're
just
very well trained.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
understand around 30 commands. So most of the
how
time they're
good she
pretty good.
is. That's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it.
So the tongues are really, really soft.
Can I feel it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Really
God.
soft, almost like a chicken breast.
Yeah.
And they can't stick
does, it feels like a
outside of
chicken
the mouth.
fillet.
It's about as far as she will be able to.
Oh, bless her.
The tongue, 'cause
What?
it's
And this is
all
all her
joined
lip
in the
here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a bulldog lip. Yeah. Other than ivory, what's the main threat to elephants? Like,
Not a lot. It's
just
mainly
the
us.
ivory.
Yeah. I mean, lions will sometimes take their young, but it doesn't happen very often. But it is really lions that are their problem.
but they're really loving, aren't they? Like with their young
Yes,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Like
they're
they're
very
really.
much so,
You
very,
always
very
see
maternal.
stories
Yeah.
of like when mum's waiting
Yeah.
for her baby or whatever, or
And
trying to help her baby.
We've seen it here. We've obviously had the 2 calves, and even Opal that hasn't had one, she was always very maternal to them, and always used to look after them.
But they're a lot harder than I
Yeah.
thought they'd be. Like
Really thick. Some of their skin is up to 3 centimetres thick.
it's
Yeah.
so these wrinkles
Yeah.
here are like so hard. Penguinis!
So we've actually got 31 adult penguins at the moment in total. We have got some chicks in the enclosure at the moment as well, so we've come to the end of the breeding season, yeah. So quite an exciting time.
Very
The chicks,
exciting.
really easy to spot. They're these ones over here, so the ones that are greyish
Yes.
or bluish in colour.
Yeah, they look
haven't got any
different.
black chest band yet or anything like that. So they're only around 3 months old, believe it or not.
No
They're
way,
already the
they're
same size.
massive.
Yeah, already the same size as the adults. They grow really, really quickly. They're very quick at developing, the chicks. So yeah, quite exciting for us. We're waiting for some of the feather samples back. We can't tell whether they're male or female just by looking at them. So we have
You
to
tell
send
by their feathers.
yeah, we have to take a feather sample, have the DNA analysed, and they send us the
That's
results back.
mad.
So
What, there's no physical way of telling?
no, so all of their sexual organs are internal, so we can't tell just by looking at a penguin.
Oh
So
my
absolutely
God.
impossible. So yeah, have to take a feather sample from them, send it off to have the DNA analysed, and they send us results back. So we haven't named them yet, obviously because we don't know their names. But when we're naming them,
They're really cute, the babies. You can see they've got
They're
really,
just
like
chilling.
they look softer than
yeah,
the ones,
yeah,
don't they?
they'll get their adult feathers through when they're about a year old, so it normally takes around a year. But we've got lots of different themes for their names. We've got alcoholic drinks themes. This one's Malibu. We've got tequila. He's got a son called Slammer. We've got a fishy theme. So we've got anchovy and whitebait. So we've got all sorts of different teams across the two colonies. Cool. Do you want to feed some penguins?
Yes.
Yep. So they might not be quite as hungry as what they normally are because they
What
go
is
through their
this?
molt. This is sprats, so this is their absolute favourite.
Crap.
Yes. So take the fish by the tail.
Oh, gross.
So it's not to go
Yeah,
up.
I will.
There we go. Got you out of it.
Thanks. And then just lower it down.
Yeah, just lower it down to them. So that's little Malibu there. So they're currently in molting season, so they're not quite as hungry as what they normally would be. This is Sam. He's our oldest penguin. He's 29 years old. Geriatric penguin.
Who's this?
This is Vera. So you can may notice
Vera!
Vera looks quite chubby at the moment.
This is Vera! Oh no, Vera didn't get it!
Vera's a boy as well.
Yeah, Vera's a
No!
boy.
That's like cruelty to animals. You can't call a boy Vera. Vera, I feel your pain.
He's a handsome boy.
Who's this?
This is Wellamy. So she's our oldest female actually, and she's 22 years old.
Can you give it to her?
Yeah, you just shut the other ones.
Come here, look.
Willie.
Right, what have I got?
She got
Did
one.
she get it?
Yeah, she got it. So she's
I'm
actually
talking
quite a
to them
famous
like they're
penguin.
dogs. I'm like, what have I got? What have I got? Come on. Come on. Sit. Sit.
So you got Sid just there in the middle.
I like Sid. Sid's a bit bolshy.
Yeah, he's quite a big
Look at him
one.
with his
actually, Sid.
wings out. He's like,
His girlfriend isn't out here with us yet.
oh, who's this?
This one's called Little Baby, so she's our independent penguin. She's what we call our Beyonce penguin because she hasn't got a boyfriend, but she's very much all a single lady. She doesn't want a boyfriend, but she's going through her molt at the moment, so you may notice, have a look at her head.
Yeah.
She looks a bit funny, bit of a funny haircut going on.
You can tell she's a bit of a loner. Look at her own over there. Will she take one if I give it to her?
She's probably not hungry. You can try. She might come over. She's heard we're talking about her. Yeah. No, I'm not hungry.
You are.
She's a bit fed up with molting at the moment. So,
What's this big, massive, big one here?
and this one's tequila. So they get really, really fat before they go through their molt because when they're molting, they're not waterproof. So out there in the wild, they won't be able to hunt for their fish. So they really kind of fatten themselves up. Yeah, of course.
I'm just going to take a picture of these naughty little,
Malibu is quite a nice one actually. She's quite friendly.
naughty little penguins.
Our naughtiest is that one over there. See him standing in the middle with his flippers out.
Right.
He's actually nicknamed Naughty Nautilus. He's
Is
20,
he?
27 years old, so he's an old boy.
How long do they live?
In the wild, around 16 years old. So Nautilus is 27, Sam is
Hang on,
29.
how are they living so long here?
It's a lot less stressful for them here. Obviously, it's like an all-inclusive holiday, so they get their fish provided for them. They have no predators to worry about and things like that. So
Blimey, this is like a retirement home for penguins.
yeah, we've got some geriatric penguins.
Isn't it though? They only live to 16 in the wild.
Yeah.
You've got like 30
I
of
know,
those in here.
definitely. Sam's
Yeah.
going to turn 30 on bonfire night this year, so a big birthday coming up.
You best have a party.
Yeah, we are. We'll make him a cake, won't we? A fishy cake. So Wellamy over here, our oldest female, she's quite famous as well. If you was to Google her, a lot of stuff will come up about her. She was the first penguin in the UK to have cataract surgery on her eyes. So
Really?
yeah, she's our celebrity penguin, if you like.
Ah, it's so funny. How often do they molt then?
Once a year, so it normally happens around the end of summer. Some of them
Okay.
kind of start a bit earlier, so little babies start a bit earlier. But once they have molted, they look like that penguin over there. So see, Summer looks really black and white
Yeah,
and shiny.
is that a boy?
Yeah, he's a boy.
He looks really handsome.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
smooth,
Yeah,
doesn't
definitely,
it?
yeah. So he just finished his molt.
Whereas
so.
this one looks all rugged and like.
She looks a bit sorry for
Yeah,
herself.
like, I know she's meant to look like that, but she does look a bit like scraggly, doesn't she?
That's a little baby.
Oh, that's sneeze.
Yeah, that's a sneeze. So penguins sneeze quite a lot. You probably noticed the windows get covered in penguin snot, and that's them expelling excess salt. So yeah, snotty penguins. But they absolutely love the sun. As you can see, they're brown and white.
Yeah.
They love tanning themselves.
Do you have a favourite?
I think every zookeeper's guilty having a favourite, can't they? But mine's
Who?
Nautilus and Vera. So Vera, the one that's actually a boy, if it's a girl. He's one of my favourites.
I can't believe you called a boy Vera. Hello. Oh, he's told that off you.
But yeah, they pair for life, so they've all got boyfriends and girlfriends
Except
apart from
that
little
one.
baby. Yeah. So they find themselves a lifetime partner. So Wellamy's boyfriend is Nautilus, the one that I pointed out, she's standing with the slippers out. So they've been together years and years, but that is his third wife. So he's a bit promiscuous. Just what you'll think of Bailey.
I love that they pair for life, but then I love that you've got one that's had three.
Yeah. It's a bit like penguin EastEnders sometimes. They kind of steal each other's boyfriends and girlfriends and flirt with each other.
Oh.
Can get to them.
Amazing.
So many lemurs in the way.
Snatch.
Yeah. Hopefully it will
This,
keep you going a
this
bit.
is a greedy one on my shoulder.
Yeah, that's Andro on your shoulder there.
I love how
And then-
you know all their names.
Yeah, this is Andro, this is Alina, they're twin sisters.
Oh my
You've got
goodness.
Madison over to your right hand side, that adult. She's the boss in the group, so she's in charge. And then we've got 4 females and 1 male, and all the females have got 1 baby each.
This one's
This
so
is the male up
pretty.
here, Anakin. He's the dad, aren't you? Good boy.
This one is a greedy little lemur.
Alright, Lexi.
There's nothing there. Look, you dropped it. Well, I'm in heaven. You can leave me here for the rest of the day if you want.
Everyone says that when they meet the lemurs. They fall in love with them.
You know what it is? Because they're so soft and their little hands. Look, the way they grab the food.
Help yourself.
Hello. Hello. So people can pay to do this, can't they, as an experience?
Yeah, they can, that's right, yeah. So
People
yeah,
can't
they
know
can-
about this, though.
Yeah, they come and spend half an hour with us, they get to play with the lemurs, learn a little bit
Oh my
about them,
God.
and hopefully go away with a nice experience and a
See,
bit more
this is the
knowledge.
thing, that if anyone who knows me, this is the sort of experience you should buy for me
Yeah,
for my
sure.
birthday,
Yeah, sure.
you know, or for Christmas or whatever. This is like the dream
Yeah.
for an animal lover. Because you look at these, you know, through the cages and through the bars and you think, oh, they're so cute, they're so cute. And sometimes I think you don't realise you can actually do this.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
yeah.
look at this. I mean, this is incredible. But honestly, anyone who knows me, this would be the best birthday or Christmas present ever, 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 is just to have an experience like this. And yet, like, people still buy me weird things for my birthday that I don't even want. All I want is an animal experience. Oh.
Somewhere we get off. Come on, over there, you little one.
Come here.
I just have the fact that I'm filming and I've got a lemur on my back just admiring the
No,
views now.
turn it round onto you. Look, let me show. Kieran's trying to film, but he's got the lemur on his shoulder. Very cute. Very, very cute. I love you guys. They're so soft. Their fur's like, I don't know what it's like. What does it feel like? It's like, it's not velvet because it's softer than velvet, isn't it? It's like, I don't know what it is. They're so friendly, aren't they?
They are very
Look at their
friendly,
little
yeah.
hands. Oh. Hello. Hey, little one.
Well, these are ringtail lemurs, so they live in quite large groups, between sort of 10 to 25 of them in the wild. They're female dominant, so the girls are in charge, which is quite unusual for the natural world, but the girls rule the roost when it comes to
What?
lemurs. Yeah.
What do you mean that's unusual? Not in my world.
So Madison over there, she's the boss, the one on your right hand
This
side.
one?
Yep, she's in charge.
Yeah, she looks like the boss.
And the other 3 females in here are her older daughters, and then all 4 of the females have a baby each. So 3 of them were born in March and 1 was born in April, and they live for roughly 15 to 18 years here at the zoo, and maybe sort of 15 years out in the wild, which is Madagascar. It's the only place you can find them in the world in the wild. It's the only place they come from. They are a critically endangered species, so it's very important to have them here at Colchester Zoo and take part in their breeding programs. And as you can see, we've been very successful this year. They're mainly fruits and vegetables. They're pretty much a strict vegetarian. These are some lovely leaf eater pellets, which are full of nutrients, vitamins and minerals as well. And as you can see, they're very popular with the lemurs.
This dominant one's very gentle in her. She's not aggressive for the food.
She is, yeah, and she'll never sit on people either. She's too above that. She's the queen, so she's
like
too above
the
sitting on
godmother.
people. Yeah, come to me, bring the food to me.
Don't attack him.
You do know the favourite song of lemurs as well, don't you?
What?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Madagascar. We'll just sprinkle some food around, Jen. Hopefully that'll get them all over.
There's millions of them.
17 altogether.
I've got a dog that looks like a meerkat.
Does he stand up? She does. See, that's the.
Her name's Wendy.
That's a great name.
I think she looks like a meerkat.
She looks like a. Does she look like a Wendy though?
Yeah, she's very cute.
So we've got basically this group, which is quite unusual really. They're made up of only the one female, who's called Pippa, who's mum.
Which one's the female?
Is this one here,
Yeah.
and the other 16 in here are all her sons.
Oh my goodness.
So she's implanted now, so
busy
she
girl.
no longer breeds. She's had over 30 babies in the last 5 years I've been here at least anyway.
Meerkats have become very, very popular, haven't they? Because of the adverts.
Yeah, very popular. Not always in a good way though, unfortunately. A lot of it is positive, so people want to come here and do experiences and things like that. But unfortunately, a lot of them are being kept as pets now.
No.
Yeah, so that's a massive problem at the minute. It has, I'll be honest, it has died off a lot. I mean, when the so I'll be easy, Jodie, if I just give you that. You just sit up.
No, because that's what's going to happen. They're going to rip it out of my hand. I can't. I'm not strong. I can't beat a meerkat in a strength competition.
Surely you can be.
Can't. They're stronger than me. Look. He just hit him on. He just hit him on the head.
Yeah, they don't share food very well. Yeah, obviously when the adverts first hit, it was a massive problem. They're being kept as pets, but it has died off a little bit now. But fortunately, it does still happen. Does
What?
still
You're
go
not
on.
surely you're not allowed to just keep them as pets.
Legally
though?
you can, yeah.
No, why?
Yeah.
That's
Laws in Europe basically run on a lot of it's based around sort of jaw size and canines. So, for instance, if you were to get bitten by a ferret, for instance, or a dog or a cat, they're bigger than a meerkat, so they're not going to do any damage.
I see. So
Meerkats
they
in
see
no shape or
dangers.
form. Yeah, they're no shape or
This one's aggressive. He keeps hitting everyone.
not a sharer.
He's not a sharer.
Yeah, no.
Oh, look, he's beating everyone to get to the food. Stop it. Share your food. You listen.
I mean, the problem is that people bracket them very much like a rabbit or a guinea pig, that sort of thing. So we'll go to
Right.
pets at home or wherever, buy a hutch, put one
But
meerkat
they're not-
in there. No, obviously
they're
they're
not that.
They're social. They need a group
Yeah.
of animals. Even here at the zoo, if we have any that are ill or anything like that, we would never separate one individually. We'd always put a number of them aside until they recover, and then put everybody back in again. They don't cope very well on their own.
They are very cute though, aren't they? They're ridiculous.
Yeah, you can see the appeal, which is a
Right,
frustrating thing.
yeah. But what I mean is you shouldn't buy them as pets, you should just come and see them here at this zoo. Do a meerkat experience like this, where you can come and meet
And
them,
they're so popular
stroke
as well.
them, feed them, but don't buy them as pets because you cannot give them a good life.
I mean, we do these every day now. Without fail, a meerkat shadow. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, any days don't do things like this. You just give to the animals a couple of days.
Ah,
and
just
gives
bit
us.
me. It doesn't even hurt, it just gives
This
you a
is just
shock.
a little nip. Yeah, they're
Little
not
nip
too
nip.
bad.
Have you got a favourite?
Meerkats
you
probably no, not meerkats so much now. I mean, you've seen a lot of my animals today with Chris, so. I
What's
mean,
your favourite animal then?
that I work with, I think you saw them briefly on the way down, but you know the baboons, the geladas back
Yeah.
here. There's one in there who's by far it's
The best animal.
yeah, he's my favourite. He's got such a personality and he's very nice, so he's probably my favourite. But it's hard, though if you speak to any keeper and they tell you they haven't got favourites, they're lying. Everyone has favourites.
Yeah, they do. This is
Without
the
fail.
aggressive one again. Look, how does he keep ending up on my chest?
Because he knows a good spot to be in. he's above everybody else. And you're defending him and making sure he gets plenty of food, so he's not stupid.
aggressive. He's a typical man. He wants to be on my chest and he wants the food.
But yeah, no, I mean, and you saw the lemurs as well, which are pretty cool. Again, with
The
Chris, you know,
lemurs
the
are
ringtails,
lovely.
the little ones as
I
well.
love the lemurs.
So they're also very popular.
You can come in close, Kieran. Look, come and see this naughty little meerkat.
It's very aggressive.
It's aggressive little meerkat. He's very greedy. This meerkat, look, is only happy when he has all the food to himself. Look at this one hanging off. Whoa. Oh, he's quite scary.
It's not really that scary, sure.
Oh, I don't know.
He's got some power in him if you want to, but he's a scavenger.
He's
about
a
eating
vulture.
dead things, Yeah.
What kind of vulture?
He's a Eurasian griffin vulture. So you find him throughout areas of Europe and Asia. Boy, you going back?
And go on, tell me the story, because they're endangered, aren't they?
They are. That's close. In Europe, these guys' numbers have been falling massively. In Asia, we've seen a 99.9% decline in 25 years. In Africa, a 60% decline in the last decade.
Why?
Lots of this. In Asia, it's actually a drug, which pinpoints it down to, called diclofenac. Heard of it? It's the biggest anti-inflammatory selling worldwide these days. In Asia, they use it for treating cattle. Cattle are often like tractors are to our farmers, so rather like changing a gearbox on a tractor over here, they'll give them the anti-inflammatory drug to get another few years' life out of their cattle.
Out of their cow.
When they die, they go to boneyards, the vultures feed from them, and sadly from doing that,
And this drug is poisonous to the vulture, so then
within
they eat
72
the dead
hours.
cow and then they get sick and die.
72 hours they're dead. And that's why we've seen such a drop in their numbers in such a short period of time.
But there's nothing you can do about that because they're not going to stop giving the drug to the cows if they're sick.
There is something we can do. There are now vulture safe zones where the Indian government and lots of other bodies are getting involved and putting other drugs out there that can be used. The ban has been put in on veterinary diclofenac.
Yeah.
However, you can still buy it over the counter for people. So you could quite happily go and pay and say that your nan's got huge issues and she needs enough diclofenac to last your cow for a year. And because it's about profit, some people will still sell that. But in the vulture safe zones, where that happens, what Lenny said by the pharmacist is have something better. And that way it stops being a problem. So we can do it, and the good news is you can bring vultures back in the breast. In California, the Californian condor, there were less than 20 individuals out in the wild. A massive gamble was taken, they were captured from the wild, they were brought into captivity, breeding programs were put in place, and there's now over 200 of them back in the wild, and about 180 of them in captivity still. So from 20 individuals less than 30 years ago, we've got back up to close on 500.
That's amazing.
So it can do, we can do
So this
conservation
little
work.
guy, like, he's quite a rare thing.
He is sadly.
Like, vultures are so funny because you do only associate them with like flying around dead bodies, don't you?
Yeah, and that's their
Like,
job.
Yeah. Like, and that's what I mean is you see it in films and cartoons and you know, all you ever see is that they're almost like a cartoon animal. Like you don't see them as being a real thing until you see one. You're like, oh yeah, they do actually exist.
They're the bad boys with no
You know what I
brains, aren't they?
mean?
In
Yeah.
the films, but it's just not the case.
Yeah.
He's very smart. He's incredibly lovable. I think beautiful.
Oh, I think he's lovely. He's just massive, and when he opens his wings, they're quite powerful.
Best put a 9 foot wingspan to it.
9 foot.
Best part of.
Oh, well, don't look at me like that.
Your heart's still beating, isn't it?
Yeah. Just keep moving.
I'm alive, don't hit me.
If you keep staring at you for too long, see your GP
So would
tomorrow
they
morning.
literally eat any dead body?
Pretty much. Out in Asia, they actually are used by the Parsi religion to dispose of dead humans. They put their bodies out. It's quite a romantic view because they believe that the vulture then is the one who transports your soul to the afterlife.
Do you know when they say like gangsters and that have like a pen of pigs and the pigs eat the dead bodies? You know, like in films and that. So really, they should just have these.
But they wouldn't get rid of the bones.
Oh.
That's where you need the pigs to help
So
out as well.
pigs are better.
You could use both of them together. These guys will get rid of the flesh.
Hello, what's his name?
He's called Yates.
Yates.
Not named by us. He came to us with that name. He was originally down in our Vulture Valley breeding aviary, and the hope was he was going to become a breeding lad. However, his potential wife doesn't really like him.
Oh, why?
Well, I think he's just a little bit wet behind the ears and too nice. He's a very laid-back lad and just hasn't quite understood the idea of breeding. So she's currently on the internet looking for a new husband.
She's on
And,
Tinder.
yeah, exactly that. She's on Tinder for vultures. And he's down here as part of the display team.
Oh,
Hopefully
yay.
getting a few people to love vultures. Getting people to understand they're not the bad boys, they are very smart, their digestive system breaks down pretty much anything. You know, anthrax, botulism, E. coli, salmonella, all broken down within their digestive system.
No way.
No? You had enough of it?
He's lovely. He actually is really handsome. Like
You see him close
this,
up.
all this white fluff. Like, do you know what I mean? He's
Let's have a boa.
yeah, he's very handsome. When you look at him as he's walking towards you.
They got there before us in fashion, that's a hoodie. Keeps him warm. It's just to pop the head into
Yeah,
the
but
keep
that's
warm.
exactly where it should be. Is on the animal,
Yep.
not on a human.
And that's one of the other big problems in Africa is the Muti trade, the magic side of things, the black magic if you like. It's believed that because these guys turn up so quickly to a carcass, they are in fact being able to see into the future. Now the invention of the African lottery, that meant if you could eat the brains of a vulture, you could see into the future.
Oh my.
And then with the World Cup out there, from a gambling point of view, if you could go and get one of these brains, sleep with it either under your pillows, and that way you could gain it, or to be able to eat their brains, you could see into the future. And now because of that, it's huge black magic sort of market for vulture body parts.
People really buy into this rubbish.
People buy into this rubbish. It really is that big a problem. And you will find.
But that just sums up why I prefer animals to humans.
Yep, I'm with you on that one.
Because if people actually believe crap like that, I can't tolerate them. I can't have them around me.
A lot of it is education. Yeah? These are things that have been in their tribal beliefs for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Before we understood things, you could perhaps see where it comes from. Now we understand it.
Yeah.
It's our job, really, to try and now get people to understand the problems. And because these guys aren't cute and cuddly, people don't want to help them.
Yeah.
If we put a donation bucket out for vultures and one for giant pandas, I can guarantee the
Giant
giant
panda
panda
will
will be
be
full
full
very
up.
quickly because
Yeah.
they're cute, they're cuddly. These guys, they won't. So if we can get people loving them, hopefully we've converted you to loving vultures.
Well, I love him.
We can get a few more people helping.
I think he's amazing. Oh my God, hello.
Pretty girl.
Tigers do that weird, like, gruff noise, don't they?
Yeah, the chuffing, yeah. Yeah, if you ever get
that's
a chuff
it.
from a tiger, you know in their good books.
Oh my God, she is amazing. Hello. Haha. Oh wow. You can't, like, when I look at her at the bars, I can't imagine her being dangerous or scary. Like, she looks so soft, I just want to give her a cuddle.
She is the
and,
type
like,
of animal
stroke
who will
her.
try and tempt you in. She's a big kitten at heart, bless her. So she likes to play around. Yeah, she will try and tempt you in, but that'll be
Yeah,
the last thing you do,
I can't
unfortunately.
imagine her hurting anyone. I want to be like that guy. Have you seen the guy that's taking the internet by storm?
The lion man.
Yeah, the black jaguar, white tiger.
Oh
whatever
right,
it
oh
is.
that one, yeah.
Yeah, have you not
I haven't
have you
seen any
oh
of it.
my God, you
no,
need
no,
to see him. He
no.
rescues big cats,
Right.
but he's tamed all of them, and he
Okay.
rolls around the floor with them, and like it's crazy. But every
Right.
time I see that, I think, oh, He is living the dream.
Problem is, unfortunately, one day, you know,
one of them will kill him one day.
These guys,
100%.
you know, their wild instinct will
100%.
kick in, definitely, yeah.
She's amazing. How do you do the noise? What's the noise?
I can't do it.
Can you do it?
I'm not even
No,
gonna
unfortunately,
try.
no.
What do they do? It's like a...
It's like that.
No. Are you gonna come lay down?
It's like a gruff, like...
Kind of just a blowing sort of a.
She's really interested in you.
Just
They
kind of
all
do that.
are.
And just go.
Yeah, she really likes you.
Yeah, she is.
Is it because she likes me or wants to eat me?
Little bit both.
Hello.
She's too interested in you. More interested in you than the food.
Well, I'm a celebrity.
Aren't they?
I joke. She's a beauty.
No.
Actually, you can probably smell all the other animals on me.
And she also likes perfume.
I haven't got any perfume.
Oh,
on.
do you not? I was
no,
gonna say,
because
'cause she
I
loves
because
perfume.
I knew I was coming here today. I thought animals don't like perfume, so I didn't wear any. Look.
She has some favourite.
Look, she's laying down.
Yes. She don't even want food, Jez.
Yeah, she wants food for it. She just wants to be with you. See if Jodie don't let her
I
put her
won't.
fingers in.
I won't. Don't
What?
worry.
Let Jodie.
Jodie, see if you wanna see if she'll feed off you.
There you go.
Squeeze it through.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want it? Oh.
Good girl.
Is that nice?
Do you want to just feed her?
She's beautiful.
Come here. Nice. No.
That was like proper Kellogg's growl, wasn't it? That was a.
Bless her.
That was the proper.
Oh, good girl, Nushta.
There's definitely something about tigers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's yummy, isn't it? What is this meat?
This is horse.
Oh,
We mainly feed horse because it's a lot leaner. But we also feed them rabbits and chickens as well. Chicken is their favourite. Well, not gonna lie, in
No.
the UK it's not legal. But, yeah, but some people think we do put chickens and rabbits in there, don't they? Oh, good girl, Nourish. She's hot, isn't she?
she's so beautiful. She's amazing. I have had the most amazing day ever. Like, honestly, I can't describe how good today has been. Colchester Zoo is amazing. I wanted to come here and show the good work that zoos do. And actually, I think we've done that today. I think we've shown like the conservation work they do, the breeding programs. You know, we've heard about nearly every type of animal we've met today. They've got a pregnant one of it. You know, they're doing amazing work. A massive, massive thank you to Jez and Mel for today. They've looked after me amazingly. And one thing I want to remind you all of is that everything you've seen me do today, you can do as well. This is not special to me. Anybody can pay to do this. And we're looking at like 125 quid a person, right? Which I don't think is a lot of money to go and feed a tiger or, you know, go in with the meerkats and have them climbing all over you or whatever. It's amazing. And what you've got to remember is that £125 goes back into the conservation of the animal. It's not just lining somebody's pocket, it's actually helping the animals. Like truly, so you're doing a good thing as well. So anytime you buy one of these experiences, you are helping an animal or a group of animals. I think I said it earlier, you know, I've been bought many crap birthday and Christmas presents over the years. If someone could have just bought me one of these animal experiences, I would have been over the moon with it. Yeah, there's not a lot more to say other than this is my dream day. I have been in heaven all day. I like nothing more than being with animals. I much prefer animals to people, as you all know. And today, I've just loved every second of it. It's been amazing. Colchester Zoo is amazing. I'll definitely be coming back here, supporting their conservation programs, and all I can say is get down here, check it out. You'll love it. It's brilliant. I'm Jodie Marsh. You're watching my YouTube. I'm doing my spiel that you love. Press the thumbs up button, leave a comment, have a chat with me, and let me know what else you want to see. I think I'm feeling like I need to come and do another part 2 to Colchester Zoo because there's still so many animals we haven't seen, but let me know what you think. So Kieran has this guy on his head
Who likes my hair gel?
who is scratching his hair gel out.